An overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the International League All-Stars and the PCL All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding into the box, Eric Marcus. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
International League, the second baseman, Eric Marcus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Perdomo has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Kevin Mendoza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Line towards center field. Miranda patrolling center makes the play, one out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping in, Robinson Das, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Marcus, base runner at first with one out. Line drive to center field. Miranda is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, David Park.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Park. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thomas sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Adam Plutko, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, James Moran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
James Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Leo Miranda, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Leroy McGrath.
Standing in now, Leroy McGrath. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. And a double steal try here. Strike taken, the throw. And it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Carter Thomas, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box now, Dennis Davidson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mendoza. 2 gone. So digging in now, Howard Lovell.
Howard Lovell.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The PCL Stars lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Forrest Ashton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into straightaway right. Thomas moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
At the plate, Joaquin Ferreira. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Knotts is up with it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Ronald Pena.
Ronald Pena.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. standing in, Andreas Flores.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pena on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Stepping into the box, Octavio Veras. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Arthur Knotts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Mendoza is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, James Morin. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
In now, Leo Miranda, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Veras on second. Morin on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Mariano Vasquez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the BCL, number 6, Mariano Vasquez.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Gutierrez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Miguel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Bernardo Colon.
Bernardo Colon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Eric Marcus. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Kevin Mendoza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Mendoza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Mendoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready now, Robinson Das. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
David Park is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Mendoza at second. Doss at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
The batter, the left fielder.
Into the box, Forrest Ashton fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Down and away, ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Morin waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. The International League Stars lead it 4-2. Domingo Germán enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63, Domingo Germán.
Ready for another chance. Leroy McGrath. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Baseman, Leroy McGrath.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball just inside.
2-1.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The right fielder, number 3, Carter Thomas.
Digging in, Carter Thomas coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Out in front here as this one scorched. Foul to the left. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Dennis Davidson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box now, Howard Lovell, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, Andreas Flores, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. This is in the air out to right field. Pena moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Octavio Veras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. International League Stars on top, 4-3. J.C. Ramirez, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 66, J.C. Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Ferreira. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Joaquin Ferreira.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ronald Pena, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Miguel Gutierrez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home, taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Bernardo Colon, pulled high in the air out to left field. Flores moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Marcus. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The International League Stars lead it 4-3. George Trejo is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the International League, number 34, George Trejo.
Now at the plate, Arthur Knotts. He's over 1 thus far.
League, the second baseman, Arthur Knotts.
Pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Line drive to left. Ashton is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, James Morin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Leo Miranda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. International League Stars on top, 4-3. Jude Cannon will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
PCL, number 78, Jude Cannon.
At the plate, Kevin Mendoza. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Mendoza handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first base line? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Robinson Doss, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Mendoza gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box, David Park, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Now the relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Ready for another shot now, Forrest Ashton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box now, Joaquin Ferreira. 0-1 the count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. this one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The right fielder,
standing in
13,
now, Ronald Pena. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Miguel Gutierrez.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Thomas on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bernardo.
So striding in, Bernardo Colon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The International League Stars lead it 9-3. Stephen Worth takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 7, Stephen Worth.
Leading off the inning, Leroy McGrath, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air out to center field. Mendoza on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
So
3.
here's the cleanup hitter, Carter Thomas. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Worth, a 5'10" left-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. A windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside, as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Dennis Davidson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Pena is there, and that's the 3rd out. Theo Bailey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Eric Marcus. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, Kevin Mendoza, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
This is flared out towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Miranda, a slot over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter, David Park.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, David Park. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in and looking for more. Forrest Ashton. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Knotts over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On to the bottom of inning number 6. International League Stars on top 9-3. Jeffrey Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Leading off the inning, Howard Lovell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Howard.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Andreas Flores earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 to count. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Count remains full. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in, Octavio Veras, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Flip of his glove for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The International League Stars lead it 9-3. Back here at Petco Park. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ethan Denny enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 24, Ethan Denny.
Philip Beck is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Philip Beck.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 13.
At the plate, Ronald Pena. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Standing in now, Miguel Gutierrez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Denny, 23 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-0. Rounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Miranda will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in, Bernardo Colon.
Bernardo Colon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Pena is off at first with 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Derek
Dietrich will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. International League Stars on top, 9-3. Philip Beck will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Philip Beck.
Derek Dietrich will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Quentin Ayers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ayers.
Leading off the inning, Arthur Knotts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ayers, originally from the state of Missouri, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Christian Fernandez.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 32.
Paulo Orlando will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 17, Paulo Orlando.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The International League Stars lead it 9-3. Christian Fernandez will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 18, Christian
Paulo Orlando will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 17, Paulo Orlando.
John McNeil comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Robbie Hall is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. McNeil, only 20 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a cutter. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Robinson Doss will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Edgar Salas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Edgar Salas.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Reggie Coley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Greg Thompson will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Greg Thompson.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Now batting, catcher Philip Beck.
Stepping up to the plate, Philip Beck. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Coley over at second. Thompson on at first with 2 down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Flores giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Robbie Hall will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 43, Robbie Hall.
Edgar Salas will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
Edgar Salas.
Greg Thompson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Thompson.
Luis Mota is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Luis Mota.
David Freitas will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Number 36, David Freitas.
Called strike at the letters. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Carl Gomez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
The Pacific Coast League, number 8, Carl Gomez.
And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Two and one.
Count it 2-1.
Two and two.
2-2.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hall moves over. 2 gone. Victor Guerrero will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Pacific Coast League, number 11, Victor Guerrero.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Line towards center field. Hall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. David Freitas will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 36, David Freitas.
Carl Gomez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Gomez.
Victor Guerrero is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Guerrero.
David Tan
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a safe opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He pops him up. toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miguel Gutierrez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner. Strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Orlando's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
Digging in to try it again, Bernardo Colon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. International League Stars on top, 9-3. Richard Kondo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 29, Richard Kondo.
Striding in to start the 9th, Andreas Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Andreas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out. Into the box now, Octavio Veras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now in the box, Arthur Knotts. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The International League led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Adam Plutko gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious International League All-Stars, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.